Hey guys, so it is much later in the day now. It's about evening time. Earlier today, I pretty much did some cleaning. I made a cleaning video for you guys, so that should be out now if you haven't already seen it. And originally, Freddie and I had plans to kind of like go out and eat. We were gonna try out this new restaurant, but I kind of got tied up doing some other things and it's a little late now, so we're gonna postpone that probably till tomorrow. And instead we're just gonna go grab a quick bite and get ready to get on the road. You ready? Mm-hmm. You was waiting for me and I'm waiting for you now. Only thing I need is just my little dang, see, I went out and I put everything in my, oh, here it is. I was gonna say, what did I do with it? Because here it is. Your shoes. Did you put them in here? Did you put them in the cubby? I don't see them. Me and Skylar the only ones using the cubby appropriately. Oh, let me grab my shoes while I'm sitting over here talking about it. But yeah, I went out earlier today and I put all my stuff into one bag. So I'm upstairs looking and I'm like, where's my little wristlet? This is the bag I was telling y'all that hurt my wrist. I mean my shoulder. You going out the garage or the front? I got my shoes. Oh, okay. Grab your key. Okay. It's so pretty. Oh my god, baby. We could have still went. Look at it. The sun oh, it's like like what you call it, like glaring off the water, beaming. That's what you call it. It's beaming off the water. I should have brought my sunglasses. It's so bright out. It's been raining for the past week and a half almost, and now it's finally beautiful out. But oh, I'm blinded. I ain't bring my sunglasses. You ain't got your sunglasses either? We got no sunglasses either? Which way we headed? This way? We should be fine. The sun will be behind us at that point. If we going this way.
It ain't too late.
You want yours?
I kind of do.
Okay, turn around.
Well, I don't want to turn around. I'm gonna turn around.
You gonna turn around? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care if you turn around or not, but watch out, it's a car coming. He don't even look like he finna pump the brakes. Like, it just be, yeah, and he did. He did. But it's a beautiful day out today, you guys. I really enjoyed it. When I woke up this morning, it was a little rainy, but it was still sunshine. But right now it's like a beautiful, it's not too hot. Earlier it was like 90 degrees and I caught myself trying to go for a run. I was hot. I told Freddie, I said, oh, I've almost passed out there. I was like, you kind of got to wait till like after 6, but I didn't want to chance it because it's been raining for the past several days. And I'm like, oh, I'll just go later, or I'll just do that later, and then never get to. So I was just getting some stuff done around the house and we did some errands and stuff. And I kept saying, we're going to go out to eat later, we're going to go out to eat later. And then now it's like much later.
It's getting ready to change. I don't like that.
I don't really care if it changes or not. I know you don't. You like when it's more daylight. Mm-hmm. But when daylight savings time coming and the clock, what's gonna go back?
What's September?
I don't know. I never know until they send the emails at work. Make sure to move your clock back.
I want to say,
because you fall back, you spring forward and you fall back. It's gonna fall back in August. Yeah, I know it's before October.
August or September, one of them, I believe. But it's gonna be dark around like
this time.
7, yeah.
No, actually, it's gonna be sooner because I remember
6, 7. We
getting off work, and by the time I got home, it was almost dark already.
Yeah, I say.
Like I didn't have time to go for a walk or anything.
I don't like that time.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people like it though. Some people like when it get darker sooner. I don't know. I feel like I have more time in the day.
Only the people who really don't get out the house like it. You know what I'm saying? They feel like it's more time in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like it's more time in the day when the daylight is out more though, not when it goes fall back.
No, that's what I'm saying, for the people who don't get out the house or who don't like to go out in the sun and stuff. I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah.
Like for people who like
that nightlife.
Yeah, people who like to use the daylight and go out, you know, do activities and stuff. This time works out better.
Yeah.
Because it stays daylight longer, you know.
Yeah, that's true too.
But you know, somebody like you know, you say you get off work and then you come home and it's almost nighttime. You know what I'm saying? It's still. It's still, you know, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and it's pitch dark outside.
I ain't like that feeling. It feel like I've been at work all day. When you go in, it's daylight, and then you come out and it's dark. You be like, golly, the day is gone. Like I didn't get to do anything. That's how I feel. No, I thought you were gonna run in and get it.
No, I get it. Where your glasses in the front?
My glasses in the little basket.
Okay.
Is that where yours are?
Yeah.
Okay. He's alright. You gonna go get it? That's why I wasn't gonna say yeah. That's why when he asked me if I wanted the sunglasses, I was like, do you want your sunglasses? Because I don't have to go back. So when he said yeah, he wanted his sunglasses, I assumed he was gonna be the one to go in and get both. So let's try this again now that we have our sunglasses. Okay, there you go. Freddie got his. We're good to go. The sun was bright. I mean, like I told you, since we're going this way, it's not that bad because the sun is behind us. But anywho, so earlier today, I was telling you guys about my day. I did some cleaning. I already talked about that. But one of the errands that I was doing was signing Skylar up for school. Freddie and I went to the actual school that we're gonna have her registered at. Well, we already got her registered, but I thought I was just gonna like kind of go in and kind of get out, but it was a much longer process than we were expecting. Plus we did like a tour / rundown of how everything has changed since COVID. And they pretty much meet all the standards. They went through how everything's going to be structured, and one of the things that Freddie and I were talking about was if we are going to have Skylar go full-time or not. Right now we just have her registered for the VPK program. I got the voucher and everything and went through that process with them.
It's only 4 hours.
Yeah, it's like a half a day, like 4 hours, and then the full-time would be for her to go for the full 8 hours. So VPK is like basically from like 8 to 12, and then she would stay from 12 to 4 if we did full-time. And honestly, I'm like, right now I think it's a bit too much for her because she's never been in any type of school setting yet. So I want to ease her into the process. And then also, like, that is kind of pricey. I was like, oh, how much and how many days is that? I was like, wow, the price.
That's a whole new
the price they charge on the weekly is what we paid for little Freddie back when he went full-time bi-weekly, almost monthly, how much theirs was. It was still pricey then, but it's like double what it used to be. No, it was more.
It was almost.
Okay. It was pricey then and it's pricey now still. That's the main thing.
Oh, don't you
this man finna run in front of the road. Oh, and why you gonna walk in front of us? Dude, he about to get slapped across this thing right here on the windshield. He ran and then he got in front of Freddie's truck and started walking. He wanted to get that lawsuit, Freddie. Freddie hit the brakes. He's like, nope, not doing it. But like we were saying with Sky, like, you know, it was kind of pricey for the full-time. We did try it when little Freddie was there. We had put him in full-time. But what happened with him though was that he did it for like a couple of months. But Miss Miriam, y'all know she's a retired educator, and she was like explaining to us basically how the program is set up when they do go full-time and they're in VPK. She was saying basically the VPK curriculum is structured where they have to, you know, they have to learn certain things, and that's pretty much the educational part of the day. And then she said the rest of the time it's more so like a daycare aftercare type setting where they just have a lot of free time and play time, depending on the, you know, the school that they go to. But his particular school, it was kind of structured like that. So she was saying that, you know, for the amount of money that we were paying for him to be there, he didn't have to really go full time. He could have just went for the VPK and then just came on back and went with her basically. So we were like, okay. So we let him do it for the first couple of months just to see how it went, and she was right. So we ended up, you know, just letting him go for the VPK portion only after a certain amount of time. But with Skylar, we're trying to decide like what we want to do, if we're going to do that same route or not.
I think so.
Put her in full-time or just let her do VPK?
Let her do VPK.
Yeah. I don't know. I was like, I'll see how she likes it. I mean, really, I'm working from home now, so she doesn't have to be there all day if she doesn't need to be. Like, you know, especially with all this going on, even though they're taking necessary precautions, you know, my kids haven't really been anywhere outside of with family. They haven't really gone to any places. So I was like, we'll see how that goes. So that's another factor of why I kind of just want her to stay home. You know, I ain't even want to sign her up to go to the school at all, to be honest. When I got there, the lady was like, oh, you don't have to fill it out here. You can take it home if you want to and then just bring it back when you're ready. We could just do the tour and go over it. I said, no, let me fill this out now, because I procrastinated all year, even just coming here to get this registration form. And if I go home, I'm not coming back. I know me. I wasn't going to come back with that form. Freddie would have had to bring it back. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I don't want her to go to school. I can't even explain it. I don't know. Maybe because she's the last one? Is that what it is? Okay, so Freddie and I are getting ready to go get something to eat. And it's again, the scenery out here is just so nice, you guys. I love riding through this side of town. I remember
use the left lane to turn left onto Lake.
I remember before Freddie and I had bought the house, we used to do this all the time. Matter of fact, we used to do it even before Skylar. I think little Freddie was probably like about 1 at the time. And we used to go for like rides like this, just riding around and almost getting lost, to be honest. We would just be riding and talking and just like fantasizing about like different areas that we'd like to live in one day, or different houses and styles and stuff like that we like. And just like, you know, kind of getting ideas of what our future could be like. What's that? Email. But it's been a while since we did that, babe. We need to go back and do it.
I know.
Because we used to do house tours and stuff too, but I think we pretty much toured everything.
Even before we started doing the house tour, we used to ride through the different neighborhoods and stuff and just look at the homes and stuff.
But not the new construction. We would just go through like older homes.
Yeah, the older neighborhoods.
I think the older homes are my favorite. I like new construction, like, you know, for the newness and everything, and the fact that you can go inside and see, like, you know, what's the style, what's the themes, and just get ideas. But to be honest, like, if I had to say like a forever home, it'd probably be in a non-gated community without any HOAs, a big open front yard, a big backyard.
Then turn right onto Florida 811 North.
Probably far away, not
500 feet. Turn left onto Kyoto Gardens Drive. Turn left onto Kyoto Gardens Drive.
Was she trying to take you to the mall? Oh no, she's taking you to the back way. Wow, yeah. Why is it so crowded? This is the downtown area in this part of the city. But why is it so crowded like that? I thought it wasn't open. This is the mall over here, but it also got like little shopping plazas. There go Yard House. Remember when we went there and I had my first beer? I think we vlogged that. It was an apple beer. It was actually pretty decent. They're taking you on A1A. Ooh, Mr. Bicycle Man. They make me so nervous when they be riding their bikes and they be in the road, like. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, we were talking about when we used to ride around and look at homes and stuff like that in neighborhoods.
For 6 miles.
Is she done now? Oh, that's why she's talking so much, because we're almost there. We're going to this this little hole in the wall place. They sell like really good hot dogs and seafood. Are you still getting the shrimp basket?
I'm not sure.
I tried to call and order it, but their line is busy. That's how good they are. You can't even get through the phone. So hopefully we don't have to wait too long, because I'm hungry like right now. But this area that we just passed, this was one of the areas that we used to want to live in. You still want to live in it? Sort of?
Yeah.
Or you want to live where this place at?
The same area.
It's a little different, because I feel like the one north of here is like is more like what I kind of wanted, with a little bit more space, a little bit far away. It's like tucked off in a town all of its own. Like tourists aren't coming through there, so to speak. It's just like that place. It's like, it's homey. It's not like country, but it's like distant, if that makes sense. Like where Freddie from, that's country. That's like off the globe. Like you don't even realize that's a part of the same county that we all live in. Like they only got one Walmart. I don't even think y'all got a Target. Oh, y'all ain't even got a Walmart?
We ain't got no Walmart, bro.
Wait, what's that place your cousin used to work at then?
That's you saved.
Oh, dang, y'all. I ain't even finna knock it though, because they got good people there. They got this man. He was raised from there.
We ain't got nothing out there.
Dang. Okay, so his.
No, we ain't got no Walmart, bro.
I swear. Oh no, that wasn't where you said. No, remember that Facebook post where they said they had built a Walmart? That was fake. That was fake. Freddie mad. I'm sorry.
No, we ain't got no damn Walmart.
They got a Winn-Dixie. Okay, so we just rolled by a couple of really nice neighborhoods, like very high class. And Freddie and I were talking about the whole HOA thing, because I said that my dream home would not be in an HOA community. And so we were kind of going over the pros and cons of HOAs. Like this is our second home that we have currently, and the first home we had was in an HOA, and this home we had was in an HOA. So we've been under an HOA for the past 7-8 years now. Was it 8 years now? 8 years this year? We've lived under an HOA community. Yeah. Now there's there's pros and cons to it depending on the type of community that you're in with an HOA. For example, I would say our first community, the HOA wasn't expensive. However, it didn't cover much.
It didn't offer anything.
All it did was cover like the front entryway, the common areas, but there was no amenities in that neighborhood. So I was kind of like, yeah, this one right here that we're passing by. Now this is an expensive HOA here, okay? They got all kinds of services up in there, like marine services and EMTs and all that. Our community don't offer that, just so y'all know. I'm not up there. But our community did have a lot of things, or a lot of amenities that we were looking for if we were gonna pay. Yeah, the one we're in now, not the first one.
I thought you were talking about the first one.
No, the first one didn't offer anything. The first one, the HOA was very inexpensive, I would say, but it didn't cover a lot because it didn't have a lot. It only covered the common areas, which was one. We only had one way in and one way out, so it was one common area, and then it serviced the lights, like the street lights, and that was it. And I know because I had joined the committee, and that was my first time in the HOA, so I wanted to join the committee and understand what the rules and regulations were. Same thing I did in this neighborhood that we're in now, in the house that we bought. I joined the committee to learn more about.
But this
HOA.
community that we in now has so much more. Like we got the gym, the basketball.
I mean, not the boat, the basketball.
That's a station.
It has the basketball court, a tennis court, a volleyball court, a kids playground, a water sprinkler area, the gym, the pool, the pillared or whatever they call it, where you play pool. Like you play pool in there, like a pool hall, and yeah. And then they also have 2 different rental spaces that you can rent the patio, you can rent the inside club room, party room, whatever. It has a lot. And because it has all of those things, we were like, oh, okay, you know, we're gonna pay HOA, this type of HOA I'm willing to pay for. It got all these amenities and blah, blah, blah. As well as it has all the regulations and blah, blah, blah as well. For example, you know, right now the clubhouse is closed. Can't even use the stuff. Very thankful that we built our pool now, huh? The kids get to go in and play in it. Because, you know, the HOA determines, the board actually, I should say, they determine, like, you know, what y'all can and can't do anymore. Outside of just the rules.
No, but I was saying for our dream home, I was saying I don't want to deal with
I don't want to deal with nobody telling me what I can and can't plant in my yard. We had to go through the HOA when we built our pool. A pool we're paying for. We had to get approval from them to build it.
We had to get permission.
Yeah, and not only just permission, they wanted to know the step-by-step process, who was installing it, what kind of gate we were getting, because, well, those are like kind of like the pros and cons for the HOA that we're in now. But my main reason for my dream home not wanting to be in the HOA is not so much for the rules and regulations. That Freddie said he didn't want to deal with that either, but my main thing was the money. Like,
once you own the home,
once I own the home, I don't want to pay for HOAs and property taxes. I don't even want to pay property taxes. I just want to own my home outright and not have to pay nobody and just live on my land. But the way they have things set up now with the government, you know, like how the government works and stuff, once you pay off your home loan,
your destination will be on the right.
You're still paying property taxes. So this is the restaurant right here that we're talking about. It's like a little hole in the ground, but the food is so good.
Hole in the ground?
Hole in the wall. It's called Doondocks. But
what's on my camera, bro?
I don't even see that many people in there, so tell me why I couldn't get through on the phone to place my order. I'm gonna go inside real quick. You need me to get a menu, or you good? You know what you want now?
You get a menu.
Okay, I'm gonna place my order then.
It's been
about 10 minutes. I almost forgot our drinks. I ordered the food. Yeah, 10 minutes. I ordered the food, and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to get a drink. I was like, can I order something to drink? And he was like, sure, what you want? He's like, I know that feeling when you're hungry, when you got a hungering, or whatever. I was like, yeah, I'm hungry, and I forgot to order me something to drink. Oh yeah. Let me see what we got. What is this? Oh, that's my corn on the cob. I don't know if they got butter on it. Oh Lord, I might have messed up. Okay, so we got corn on the cob, fried shrimp dinner. The big butterfly shrimp. Make sure everything's right. Get some ketchup in here. This is your big club, I think. Oh no, that's the garlic wings. Oh, they smell so good. Oh, they smell so good. And then this is your, what you got, a big cluck? Oh, dang. mean, that look like a Marcus meal right there. Like his food always look good. Okay, look at you. Let me get these ketchup. Okay guys, so we've been riding and riding for a while now. We were eating our food while we were riding. And it's a little bit eating my food. You was eating your food too, because we both had the wings.
Yeah.
Well, Freddie just not eating his. He had 2 meals. He had my chicken wings and his chicken sandwich.
You wanna go to one?
His chicken sandwich. Okay, whatever. His chicken sandwich looked like one of those. What's that man name? That do diner. What's it? Diner, drive-ins, and drive-throughs or something like that. I can't remember, but you know he has those big monster sandwiches and the juices be coming out. That's what Freddie's sandwich look right now. It's so messy. I ain't even look. But yeah, so we had a really good ride, you guys, and we stopped by my sister's house on the way back, and today was pretty decent. I will say though about my food, it was okay. It didn't taste like what I remembered it tasting like. The wings were a little hard. And me and Freddie were saying on the way back that sometimes the takeout food tastes different than the dine-in food. Like when you eat in places, don't it taste really good? And then when you take it to go, you be like, what is this?
When you order it to go.
Or yeah, when you order it to go, it just it didn't look right. It didn't, I don't know. I told Freddie, I said, this a no for me. I don't know if I'm gonna be back, at least not for takeout. Cause the last time when we ate in, it was so good. But the last few times that we did takeout, it wasn't good. And we ordered something different this time. We didn't even get the same thing that we got last time, and it still wasn't. It wasn't good. Finger licking was like that too. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. The last time we got it, I don't know what they did. And that food was pricey. But it's like it's a soul food restaurant, but. They macaroni and cheese used to be so good to me. You know it wasn't good when Skylar didn't want it. Skylar put it back. I was like, huh, Sky, you want some more? She was like, Back when we had went. The kids are still at Freddie's sister's. So it's pretty late. We're gonna get ready to call it a night, and we will catch up with you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining us today. Life is a day-to-day experience, so enjoy. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Say goodbye, ooh, 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 say goodbye, ooh, 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 yeah. Thumbs up if you like this video, and always be happy. Boom.